Hi everyone, my name is Anastasia and I am honestly not quite sure what exactly I'll be talking about in this video, but because I have so much to say about the science that I got to know, that I was so lucky and so blessed to get to know. And I know so much about it now that it's honestly so hard to figure out like what to start with. And I was spending so much time just trying to come up with a specific topic for my video, and I wasn't able to. So I just decided, why don't I just do it and then see how it goes. And I honestly don't want to make this video like superficial or super like it sound like a teacher. I want this to be a very relaxing video because that's the way I am now. That's the energies I am in now. Super relaxed, but at the same time, I am a businesswoman, okay, and I can be different, and that's what I like about myself, and that's what many people don't really understand about me. However, I am the way I am. So today I'm in this mood, having some water. That's water, guys, okay? And okay, let's get started. So basically, what do I do? What's so special about me? Well, honestly, there is lots of special things about me, and I'm not shy to say that, but my work is special, okay? And what I do is super special. So I am a Vastu expert. I'm an expert in conscious architecture and design. And Vastu is the most ancient science of conscious architecture and interior design. It originated in ancient India more than 7,000 years ago. Just think about it, guys. I'm recording this video in 2024, and that was more than 7,000 years ago. So many years ago, like back in the days, people used very sacred knowledge and they applied it to build harmonious homes and houses and palaces that made people lucky, abundant, prosperous, powerful, successful in their own ways, healthy, happy. And that knowledge was available more than 7,000 years ago. According to some sources, even more than 10,000 years ago. Just think about it. And obviously, a very common question that I receive is, how come this knowledge is so powerful and it's so super sacred and no one knows about it, or at least not so many people know about it these days? And the answer is kind of obvious, because this knowledge, even back in the days, it was only available to the people in power, to the people who built their castles, who built their places where they lived in a way that place supported that person to be absolutely powerful, absolutely respected, healthy, happy in their own ways, being in control of their lives. This knowledge was available only to those in power. And obviously they did not want regular people or common people to possess that knowledge. So it wasn't available to everyone. And with time, this knowledge has been partially forgotten. And it's only these days, in the 21st century, that more and more people get to know about this sacred science. And they start to apply this knowledge into their lives, to their homes. And by doing that, they become more successful. They become absolutely happy, absolutely fulfilled. Their lives become meaningful. Their lives become joyful. Their lives become so much easier, so much more meaningful. That's the key point. And generally speaking, what's the purpose of Vastu? What's the purpose of this sacred knowledge? Vastu wants people, first of all, to live longer and healthier. So there is certain sections within our homes that are responsible for our longevity of life, for our vitality, for how long we will live and how healthy we'll be. And that is super important because, again, we come here with certain purposes. Each one of us has his or her own purpose. And the more time we have on this planet, being alive, the more chances we have and the more possibilities we have to fulfill our purpose, to do more of what we're supposed to do here and in our lives, to help more people, and that's the major thing. And then the second thing what Vastu is about, it wants us to grow spiritually, okay? It wants us to be more open-minded, to understand that life is not all about material. However, there is one big point which I love about this science, is that Vastu not only wants people to grow spiritually. These guys who were writing those texts, I don't know how they got that knowledge. It's so sacred that no one even knows about it. But the knowledge of Vastu was written in the Vedas, the ancient texts, written in Sanskrit. That's the ancient language. So those guys were not silly, and they understood that it is impossible to grow spiritually if you have to think about what you'll be feeding your kids with tomorrow, or where you'll be sleeping tomorrow, right? Or how you'll be able to, again, like speaking in 2024 terms, how you'll be able to pay your mortgage, or how you'll be able to pay all your expenses, right? So the greatest thing about Vastu is that it understands that you can only grow spiritually if only you are absolutely financially secure, and when you don't have to think about your finances at all. And this is very closely tied to the fact that when you start applying Vastu corrections, and again, I'll talk about that a little bit, when you harmonize the energies in your house with the help of those with the help of Vastu knowledge and with the help of special Vastu remedies. So when you do that, your energies change, okay? So, because a house is a representation of who you are. It's like a bigger version of you, okay? So when you work on the energetic level of the house you live in, the energies in you, around you, and within you change. And by doing that, you start to understand your true purpose in this life. You start to discover your inner talents. And it doesn't matter how old you are, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what your nationality is, it doesn't matter what your religion is. It's never too late to discover your talents and to get to know your true passions, your true desires, what you've always wanted but probably didn't have that courage to accept that, or because like your mind was telling you something different. Maybe it wasn't logical, or it wasn't proper, or it wasn't probably approved by the society or your relatives, family, whoever, friends, doesn't matter. So somehow by doing those corrections, you change because you get to know what you truly want, and you got that courage, and you got that luck, and you got those opportunities. So basically everything around you and within you happens in a way that you start to actually use those talents in the best way possible for you, and you somehow get that courage to start doing that. And by doing that, that's how you become more financially stable, And that's how you open up an absolutely new world of possibilities, where money is only a tiniest thing that you get, only a tiniest thing. And most commonly with when you do Vastu cures and when you work on the Vastu of your house, you skyrocket in terms of finances, you skyrocket. And you do that by doing what you truly love. Imagine how beautiful it is. You love what you do and money just flows to you, and it makes sense because people are always, they know what, like they see what you're, like when you do something that you love, they're drawn to that energy, right? And they know that you do it really well. And they know that if they come to you for a service of yours, they will be in good hands because you'll do everything to make those people satisfied, happy, and you'll never be shy to share your knowledge, to share your advice, to share your energy. And people are grateful for that, genuinely grateful. So that's the whole beauty of Vastu. And Vastu has changed my life really fast. 4 months, 5 months max. I cannot even remember the person I used to be like 5 months ago. I was a completely different person. And that was still me, unhappy, absolutely unhappy about where I was in my life, about where I lived, who I lived with. But again, I do not reject that. I do accept that, and I am grateful for every single experience I've got. It's not like everything was negative, no. However, I realized that that wasn't making me 100% happy. And I knew that there is new opportunities, there is new possibilities in this life. And life was kind of moving me into the new direction. And I've been resisting this change for quite a while. However, one single Vastu correction, guys, helped me make a life-changing decision. It was the final decision. And that decision helped me leave my past life behind and start a brand new life. And a brand new life, it's so much better. And that's why I keep saying, never resist change. Never resist change. Because only dead fish go with the flow, okay? So you don't want to go with the flow. You want to be the flow. So I would say that would be pretty much it for now. There is a lot of interesting things that I feel like sharing with you about Vastu, about how it changes, how it works. Again, I don't want to make you feel like this is something religious. It is not, because this is a science. I use this as a science, and obviously there is a little bit of energetic work. However, this science is based on the laws of nature. So we all know the sun goes up in the east for every one of us, right? No matter whether, think about how come it works that way, it's still, that's how it is. And again, we always have a day and a night, and that's the way our world functions, right? So we cannot change that. We just accept it. So the same works with Vastu, which is mainly related to the laws of nature, the laws of physics, astrology, sacred geometry. And it is, honestly, it's more like a math to me, because this Vastu is so precise that it's so specific. I mean, it tells exactly, let's say you have a front door fallen into the northwestern section of the house. Here's the answer, like here's the symptoms. So a woman will be emotionally unstable. She might not be very satisfied with her motherhood if she's a mother. She might have tense relations with her mother and sometimes with her kids, especially when there is a dead wall in the northwest. Little life changes happen, less travel happens, so you don't travel that much. Whatever life changes come, they might not be like super satisfying, you know, so not everything that you might be grateful for that comes to you. So these are the symptoms. I mean, and that's so straightforward, to be honest. And only by looking at the floor plans of any house, I can tell everything about what's going on in people's lives. And that's the beauty. I mean, I don't need to know anything about people. I just look at the floor plans, I tell them everything about themselves. And some things are so deep and so subtle that not even everyone realizes that about themselves, but then when they start to think about it, they do agree that that's exactly what's going on. And what I love about Vastu is that it is a very solid and constant science, meaning that you only have to do the corrections in your house like once. You don't have, like in feng shui, like they have to do certain things like every single year because like the stars are have changed, like they have relocated. Like that's not about Vastu. I love Vastu because it is so specific. Like you do it once, you forget about it, and that's it. And the best thing about Vastu is that having done those corrections, you elevate your energies. You basically change all the circumstances, all the events in your life, and you start to attract so much more luck. It's like the universe, like the world is actually taking so much care of you. It is protecting you. So whatever difficulties come your way, you will always be able to overcome those difficulties with ease. Well, if not with ease, you will be like the universe will send you people who will be helping you, or you'll get the insights, you'll get the ideas how you can help yourself. So you start to progress in life so much faster. Like it's incredible, and that's the beauty, because the universe like doesn't want you to spend years trying to figure out what your talent is, or what you're best at, or what you want to do with this life. No, that's not the case. It wants you to really progress in your life, to be happy, to be abundant, and it is interested in you being happy, in you being fulfilled, because that's how you can realize your full potential. Because when Vastu comes and when you do corrections in your house, you start working at your 100% potential. And that is the most beautiful thing ever. And you get so much joy. You don't have to wait for that long-awaited vacation where that happens like once or twice a year, when you go somewhere and that's where you kind of try to fill up your energy. No, you don't have to do that, because you are energized like almost every single day. I mean, if ever your energy goes lower, you always find ways to bring it up, to charge yourself, and you don't have to travel for that, because your home will be helping you do that. Your home will be giving you all that support and all that extra energy that you need to be always full, energetically, emotionally. Of course, you will have sad days, but you'll be coping with that easily. Like you'll be finding ways to bring yourself back together and just move on and be happy and again enjoy this life. So that is the beauty of Vastu. Again, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Let me know if this was interesting to you. Let me know if you felt my energy, and I hope to see you back on my next videos. Again, I don't know what they will be about. Maybe we'll just meet for a cup of coffee and that will be it, but there will be some story I'll be wanting to share. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like this video, and again, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it yet. And I hope to see you back in my next videos. Well, have a great day, everyone, and I'll see you soon. Bye.